What's going on, man? Listen, I want y'all to bear with me with this film, man, because it took a lot for me to make it pop and get it back, suitable for at least y'all can look at it, man. So y'all just bear with me, but I know y'all gonna love it. It's very entertaining, man. These are some of the stories from some of my partners from the hood. Check it out. So where you graduated from?
Graduated from Tri-City High School, East Point, class of 1993.
Okay, and you went to what college?
I went to Alabama A&M University, Huntsville, Alabama. Actually, it's in Normal, but it's in Huntsville, Alabama.
Okay, and this is on a scholarship.
Yeah, track.
Okay. But while you're down there in school, did you complete it, or tell me a little about your adventure?
Well, actually, I majored in early childhood education for 3 years. I'm probably like 20, 30 credits away from having a Bachelor of Arts in education. But things unfolded. Well, after 3 years of schooling and running and things of that nature, I decided to drop out of college. But I acquired some knowledge of how to handle a little marijuana.
Who was one of your plugs that you um got this marijuana from?
Well, I used to shop with one of my homeboys, Frank Nitty from Untouchables. My homeboy Timmy D, Church Street, aka Mad Max, rest in peace. A few other folks. My homeboy T Lee from Gaston, his folk Body from Birmingham. We used to go to Texas and get them things off the water for $250. We used to call it blow up back then. I had plenty of connections on marijuana, but it was a family thing. My homeboy Ephraim Neal, I ain't name dropping, but we all grown and went our way. We had that work. My homeboy Brian, Lil G, Red Lake, you know what I'm saying? We had a conglomerate.
You was a person that was hauling this, we would say, allegedly marijuana down to the campus of Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah. Well, back then, pounds were going for like 500, 600, 700 at the most. It wasn't mid at that time. It was just high grade Reggie. It didn't look good. It smelled good. It got you high. You had to smoke a lot, but it got you high. So, we dibble and dab and got our money together and we bought us some pounds, little bales every now and then, 20, 30 pounds here. But we were all together. Atlanta connection with my homeboy from Gaston and Birmingham. But we were all from somewhere else in another city, another town. They got dealers there who've been there for their entire life that sell marijuana. But now you got this little clique that has good marijuana and it's starting to wonder why they pockets getting light. And we had a run, a real run. When I say a run, I'm gonna tell you about a
run. Tell us your connection with people like the Goody Mob and CeeLo Green and Youngbloodz, and how do you know those cats?
Well, shout out to my TT, Big Floaty. CeeLo is his cousin, his older cousin. A lot of it, I met Gip through his brother, Pat Gip, who from near my homeboy in Huntsville, they best friends. It's a family. I met Timo and Cujo over at Church Street when I used to go buy the weed from Timmy D in the A. This was before music got popping. These folks in the studio, but they was still out here in the street working. That's why they legendary. Youngbloodz, Sean Paul, J-Bo, Pretty Ken, rest in peace Ricardo, man, Jim Crow. They came to Huntsville. Big Floater, they came to Huntsville for a couple of weeks. Sean Paul, my guy, he used to rag talk. They were grinding. They were grinding, hustling. Pretty was the muscle. TT was in doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? It was the birth of the Addict Crew. They're my people, you know what I'm saying? My cousin C-Rock, he part of the Addict Crew. That's how things were going. It was a family thing. Everybody knew what was going on.
And when you say the Addict Crew, you mean the birth child of the Youngbloodz?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which you consist of
Sean Paul and J-Bo.
Okay. And you said they came down to Huntsville while you doing your, the weed thing while you done.
We had an apartment, you know what I'm saying, moving things, but they were deep into their craft at that time. I lived here. This was my thing. So that's what I was doing now. I had making a name for myself. And they did wear the Baltimore Orioles hats. Yeah, I wanted to be like them so bad because they were all together. They like me. I used to hang out with Dre 3000, Preston, Horse Suton, Button Up, Prep, Timberland. But we were all family. There wasn't no beef in that.
You say Trey 2000 it is?
Dontrece Outkast. Me and Twan been out there knowing each other, big boy. Nigga, he'll co-sign. We was in class for a year. We walked together. We graduated together. Twan got been Twan. We got there being 12th grade English, no like mid-diapers. Antoine getting all kind of shit. Shit, I always say Antoine gonna be like, I'm going to the office. Antoine pay what you I'm going to the I'm out of here. Antoine, big boy.
Big boy.
He want to all these white devils telling us. So he been for the cause for many years. Oh yeah, we had so much clout.
Oh,
they came to Huntsville, Alabama A&M.
Yeah.
AT Aliens album.
Right.
5 homecoming. This how much clout we got. They performing. We backstage. Whole crowd. We been down there for 2-3 years. They know us. They know what's going on. Big boy, Dre, they bring us to the stage. Me, C-Rock, F from there, they bring us on the stage. Shit. Done deal. Cool Joe, T-Mo, they was on the Goody Mob perform. We was on the tour bus. Chopped it up with the old guy. I was really into the music, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the coldest niggas that you ain't never heard of. I think I sacrificed a lot by going to college doing the right thing instead of, being in the yoke. You know what I'm saying? I got rhymes for days. I got knowledge for days. I got game. I live the game. Ain't no coke, ain't no hard, no heroin. But that marijuana sell itself. And we had some good ass earnings.
Okay, so with you, coming out of college, now you into the marijuana, dealing. You get it for a great price. You bring it down to Atlanta. From Atlanta to Huntsville. Or have you ever been robbed or found yourself in a situation where you wish you would have, made a choice that you made?
Well, when I knew we were getting deep in the game a couple of times, one day we were running low on a little marijuana. I had a couple of $1,000 on me. Some guys, had some good marijuana. They came up from Birmingham. They were selling, they wanted 700 a piece. So goddamn, I gave 1,400, bought 2 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. We were through my deep. I just need to get some quick work. You can't never have too much work. When you got there working, you got clientele. And we had, before the money, we had major clientele. So, bought the 2 pounds. Lo and behold, I used to take work to the house and get out. But I double back and go to my folk house just to kick it, you know what I'm saying? A couple of hours later, I'm like, shit, I'm going to the house. Lo and behold, my door done been kicked in, my cabinets went through, my clothes, everything. Them 2 niggas done came back and tried to rob me and get the marijuana, man. This was at the beginning of when I knew I ain't even had no gun at that time. Everybody like, Juke, need to get a gun. I got a 9mm and I used to have a sawed-off shotgun sitting in the corner, pistol grip. That's when we go to the shoe range every week. Me and my nigga Cap go buy 30, 40 rounds and just go shoot. Because I'm from damn near good family. I own guns and all. I know about the streets, but I was doing something, living a totally different lifestyle. Man, me and Dontrece met Woodland Middle School. We had been going to party with 6th and 7th grade. They were going, what middle school y'all? They were going to middle school in College Park. But they closed all the middle school down, but they sent us to Woodland. They just like combined an area. I guess what they want to call have-nots, but them motherfuckers was rockers. I'm talking about, when I say rockers, when you bring College Park, East Point, Tri-City, Hateville, when they close all that and bring that together, man, please. But you made some allies. You made a few enemies, but you made some allies. I'm from East Point. I go right around the corner, and my people's in College Park. That's how I knew Trees. I knew Kiki, Rico, Shell Bebe, you know what I'm saying? Shell, all these, you know what I'm saying? My roots is East Point. My folk, I got people, like cool, I got people. Man. But you know what I'm saying? Me and Trees been knowing each other since 8th grade. 8th grade. I used to come get to work from Nitty. Tree didn't even know I was coming to get to work. He just thought I'm hanging around the studio. I wanted to rap so bad, but them was so cold. I had to tell E-Dub, smack in the back of the leg. Man, them killers. My little lyrics was like lollipop, but they were got, they wasn't no open your eyes AK type shit. They wasn't no in the trap chicken jack beneath. Them was on another level, on some other shit, bro. And I was like, them some killer, but they was harming their craft, man. And I wanted to harm my craft, but my main mind frame was hustling. I'm in college. man, Woodland was like it was a free fall, but it was a family free fall. Cause all these cats who in College Park, these guys been knowing each other since Beaver Thomas and up there, you know, these folk been going to school since College Park Ricks and they were young. So the old apartment, new apartment up here on the hilltop, goddamn Yale, Harvard, Columbia, that College Park, man, them folk been family for the little house up with Brandon and Simp back here with Dottie. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We got family. And I gravitated toward it that way. I ran track, played sports in East Point because my uncle was, but I gravitated to College Park folk and Trees, Diamond. They was in the studio, Cole. Them niggas were doing some things. I took some CDs back, no lie to Huntsville. These cats got love in Alabama, Memphis, Tennessee, Cleveland, because everybody who I went to school with, you can ask this day. Man, them untouchable from College Park, but who Saint and Low No. Them cold to this day. They them, hey. Kiki, Rico. We're in high school, 10th grade. We're in ROTC. We used to have a little empty stocking farm when we go out Christmas and collect money, knock on doors. So come to the pot mix. Got an ROTC suit on me, Sheldon, Bird, rest in peace, my nigga. Charles Vaughn, Primo Smith. We got the ROTC shit on, looking lame and go around the circle around now. When the pub had the circle around now, we walking that way. So we see a fire IROC come around that bit, flying, but on 2 wheels. That and flipped over about 3-4 times. Like, we had saw Kiki and Rico earlier. Right that bit. While we walking. They land right there. When they came around that bit, boom. But look at it though. These some cold ass. They motherfucker IROC up. We see the goddamn winner come up like this. The passenger one. Boom. Kick out that nigga Kiki. My nigga Kiki come out that bit. Rico right behind his ass. Gone. 10th grade.
How old are you in 10th grade?
Shit, I'm probably about 15, 16. Cold College Park, man. Some get it how they live for real, but Kiki been bowling, you know what I'm saying? Tree. I know people. F from Adberry, you know what I'm saying? E, Dre Low, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of little big field. Brandon Field. Byron Hutchinson, man. You know, these folk is family, bro.
When I say this name to you, tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Coco Grill.
Legend. This a legend that you ain't never seen. I'm talking about a legend that lurked. Bust your head. I'm talking about the nigga was out cold. The nigga was a legend, a little legend. Did it time, stayed down. I'm talking about nigga. They still whisper that name in the street. Coco Grill. That's how much pool he get. Cool Breeze, Fred Bell. That, you know, breed folk. This thing got to run deeper than damn just what you see on the TVs and hear on CDs. And you know what I'm saying?
And see, people don't know that Jeffrey Williams, Young Thug, just have his daddy last name, meaning he's a grill. Coco Grill, that whole grill family.
Exactly. That's why he got the Cleveland Avenue connect. That's they side of town, bro. That name hold weight. But in the industry, sometimes you got to go against the grain. Jeffrey Grip, no, we got to go Jeffrey Williams because that name hold weight. You saw that man. You saw what happened to Thug. That man rolled it out like a champ. What would you do? Shit, nigga, we been here. We gonna still be here.